Today we're gonna go over our
vision board. We're gonna be sharing our goals for the next year. I literally can close my eyes and I know exactly what's on here. Drum roll, please. So this is what it looks like. Take a little overview and then we'll probably get into each one. I feel like we're doing a class presentation. So here we have a cabin and it says Lake Tahoe Airbnb. As you guys know, we do Airbnb. We turned our personal house into an Airbnb and it was going so well. Yeah, it was going so well. We liked the Airbnb bit. Initially, we wanted to get another one in Big Bear. We did the numbers. It didn't work out. No, we would love to have a cabin in Big Bear. As for investing to make money from it, the numbers don't work itself out. And then another thing is we love Airbnb, but Airbnb is like really like our side hustle. I know some people it's like their main thing. So for us, our main priority is business. That's our vehicle. What we recently realized is we can spend at least like $50K on this, but I'd rather have that money to reinvest it and an engineer or like someone to do our marketing, help with sales, like reinvest it in our business. So that's why we initially added that there. It's basically an investment. We thought about Lake Tahoe as being a good area because one, there's a lake that people go to in the summer, and in the winter people go for the snow and snowboard. This next one right here is the Ralph and Nat YouTube channel. So our goal is to get 100K subscribers by the end of next year. Yeah, and we're actually posting every single Thursday, so that's a great start. We met initially through YouTube and then now here. So make sure you subscribe and comment down below so you can help us achieve our YouTube goal for next year. Make our dreams come true. Okay, so this next one is Pop the Question. Shopping. That's something that will happen at some point next year. It's something we've talked about and it's something we know. Funny enough, before we started dating, I remember vividly, I was big into journaling at one point. Oh yeah. So I would journal every day, and at one point I drove out to Malibu. I just sat down and watched the sunset. I journaled about where I see my life going, where I see my life heading. I wrote down, oh, I want a beautiful wife, 4 kids, and this and that, and then right after that, we started dating. I've dated girls, right? I've never dated anyone like you who's very smart, witty, very intellectual, very into business. There's a lot of guys that are into business, but there's not a lot of girls like you who are very like business minded. That kind of attracted me a lot, and I was like, wow, she's very special. Yeah, and now we literally spend like every single day. We're definitely soulmates. Like people are always like, you guys don't get tired of each other? You work together, you live together, and I'm like, there's never a moment where people talk about love at first sight, but I feel like it's more of a commitment when it comes to love, right? It's two people committing to each other. I feel like we both committed. We actually went, what did we do this past weekend? We went ring shopping. We went ring shopping, and what did you think? What did you think? Cause like it was a cool experience. She's, what do you like? Like I tried out on these, like all the rings, and what month is it gonna happen? We'll see. Subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll definitely have a video. So it's gonna be on YouTube this year. What's really gonna change? We have the same house, the same car, the dog. I watched a video the other day of a guy. He was like, nothing much changes after you get married. But the thing I love is that I could call her my wife. Like, oh, that's my wife. Oh, that's my husband. And then I just don't like saying like I run these businesses with my boyfriend. Because everyone is, that just seems like you just break up any second. It doesn't sound good. No, I just say partner for now. It doesn't sound good. Everywhere we go, even I get embarrassed. But it's not, we haven't been wanting to do this. So this is a photo of our faces on Alex and Layla Hermosi. And then we tag that as business power couple. But like, we're already a business power couple. Yeah, but what extent, right? I guess it's more of being more known as like a business power couple. That's a good one. So maybe. But yeah, it isn't very marriageable, but it's something like when you look at, you're like, oh shit. It like reminds us that's us, like a couple that's like a power couple in business. So yeah, Alex and Layla Hermosi are really badass. One day, I really want to be under acquisitions.com.
If you don't know them, just look up Alex Hermosi or Layla Hermosi. They have really good content in business, sales. Alex's book is probably one of the best books I've read in sales and business. The last photo on our vision board is a calendar that says quit job with a tag that says full-time entrepreneurs.
Ralph obviously went to the #1 public university in the world. He's a software engineer at Microsoft, right? Like top tech company in the world. Like what a dream. It might be a shock to a lot of people that he really wants to quit. So what would you say? Or like what is your thought process behind this, Mr. Hernandez?
So here's the thing. I have an amazing job that I love and enjoy, and it's a really good job, right? So I work as a software engineer and I love it. I love it too. I love programming, I love coding, I love tech. That's what I love. I honestly work 2 jobs, so I literally wake up at 5 to work on the business and then work my full time, and then after my full time I still work. So it's really crazy. I do work a lot. I enjoy it, but the dynamics right now is I have my full-time job, then we have the business, but Natalie is full-time on the business. But the goal is for us to work both full-time on the business, because at that point we realize when we work side by side and work together, we could accomplish so much.
And then I think it would be a disservice to the world for Ralph to stay at a job. I think you're just so talented and you're so intelligent and you're so unique that staying at a job would hold you back from what you're capable of sharing to the world. So I think you would do yourself and the world a disservice.
So that's our vision board for 2023.
Action items for the video. We're gonna start leaving these at the end of every single one, just so I feel like we provided value and you actually learned. I think one action item besides making your vision board, making your vision board very clear. You know how you see people cut out magazines and they put beautiful, the word, random stuff, so a book, you're not a book, okay? So when you make your vision board, an action item I would recommend is having clear goals that you can measure. So you can measure you quit your job. You can measure 100K subscribers. You can measure, getting married. Do you have the ring at the end of the year or you don't? Do you have 100K subscribers or you don't? See, this one is not good because what, are we gonna transform into Layla and Alex? Yeah. No. So when you make your vision board, don't put things that you can't track.
We went on Canva, we added these pictures, we added these descriptions, and then after that, we went to Staples, and that's where we printed these out.
And we printed 8 copies. So, one at our desk, one in our closet, because we changed one in our bathroom so you can see it when you shower, when you're on the toilet, in our bedroom, when you wake up. And it works, huh? It's clear.
It's really clear.
So, it's a good reminder.
So that's our vision board for 2023. If you like this video, comment, subscribe, and